but I thought I was only going to referee a match or two.
Yeah. Can I just say, if it was me that said that, that was my assumption as well. And if I'd said that, you're right. Obviously, I was just like the middleman between Hammerlock promoter and the people of Wales, basically. So I was like middleman in there, and it's just like, oh, ask him if he referee a couple of matches. So
So how many matches did I have to referee, Caiman?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
How about the whole show?
It was the whole show. I was gonna say about 7. Yeah.
About the whole show.
Yeah.
So and the first time, I think the first time I stepped into the ring was 10 minutes before the audience walked in. And I think the announcer, who wasn't Ash at the time, it was an import from Hammerlock. He's like,
Magic was announcing at the time.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You just have to check behind their ears and check that they've got nothing hidden in their boots, and just count it as if it's real. And look, at the time I was new. I think Andre was doing the kayfabe thing on me, and he was just like, "Oh, you don't need to know. You don't need to know what happens in the matches. Just referee it straight." And I'm just.
He was old school. He was old school.
Oh man, I'm like, oh no. And later on, once I had done more shows, obviously I was a little bit more part of the process.
You were then,
and obviously it's a lot more fun knowing what's going to happen and knowing the spots and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I suppose there's a lot less pressure then, Pete, as well.
Oh my God, it was frightening, being introduced and running out there and the people watching you, and I'm thinking, oh my God, like I've performed before, but I've never performed in this sort of thing, and they're all around me. It was, and you know what? I didn't realize how hard the ring was. So you slap your hand, and it's hard.
It is,
and the other thing I realized is, and I struggled with this my whole career as a referee. I struggled with this is what to say, because obviously on television, when you've got thousands and thousands of people in the ring, around the ring, the referee can move his mouth and say anything, and realistically the audience is not
no one's going to hear him. No,
but even with 200 people, there are times where the audience just happens to be dead quiet. I'm obviously wanting to say something to the wrestlers, and what do you want to give up or whatever, but it's very hard to come up with meaningful things to say as a referee besides, do you give up? So I struggle with that, because I what the hell? What am I supposed to ask these people?
I know, mate. I know. I suppose you were literally given the proverbial baptism of fire and thrown into the deep end. It was literally, right, here's the pool. In you go, in at the deep end, sink or swim.
You go, yeah. And Andre,
you swam though, man.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, look. Side note: I only